So 10 years ago, I was at a train station in Brussels, and I saw this curly-headed Italian man just standing there looking at the train station schedule.
And I saw a very cute girl in a Penn State sweatshirt, and I approached her, and it was...
You approached me because you were lost.
Yes, I was lost, and I needed a new train ticket.
I was laughing because you kept looking at your ticket and then looking up the schedule and then looking at your ticket, and you looked very confused. I was like, does this guy know where he's going? I don't think so.
And then we ended up on the same train, and we sat next to each other for about an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's right. It honestly felt like we knew each other already.
I know.
Like it was just such an easy conversation.
And then in talking too, we realized that we were both from New Jersey.
Yep.
And then we realized that we were also on the same field together when I played football in high school in Giant Stadium. And then that was really how we met.
We met on the train, and then you asked me for my phone number, and then I think you lost it because you reached out to me on Facebook.
Yes.
And you found me, and you were like, hey, sorry, I lost your number.
That's when we ended up hanging out for the first time in Philly.
That's right, and I remember seeing you, and I was like, oh my gosh, you literally looked exactly the same as I saw you on the train. In better shape, probably. So from there, it was like a great kind of connection and friendship, but then after that, it was almost like fate. We kept running into each other.
Oh yeah, from Belmar.
Do you remember that first time I saw you in Belmar? It was like I was doing a beer funnel actually on a roof of my friend's party.
And we kept hanging out with friends of friends, and it just really happened so naturally.
Yeah, it really did. And then I think the final time was when I was interviewing in San Francisco.
Yes.
And then I was in the airport and I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, Anthony, it was your Snapchat, I think.
Yes, and then you were like, what are you, or it was right vice versa. I think you texted me, or I texted you.
Yeah, no, I think I messaged you and I was like, oh my gosh, are you in San Francisco? I actually just interviewed and accepted a job here.
I was in a hotel with my dad.
Yes,
and I was like,
right.
well, yeah, I was like, I literally just moved out here. I'm like, well, what are you doing out here?
And I was like, I'll see you in a couple weeks. I'm moving out in a couple weeks.
And then it was like, I think it was 4 months later.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I was already in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then you ended up moving out, and I was like, well, what's your address?
And it was a block away
from me. And you were about literally 100 yards away.
It's crazy.
And then from there, we started dating.
That's right. Wait, or do you remember when you asked me out?
Yes, that was in Hoboken.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
You waited until I was wasted.
I was like, I have to make sure she says yes.
Oh, it's so funny.
Great times.
It really is.
Waited till she was wasted in Hoboken.
Yeah.